Hey, it's your muscle building coach Lee Hayward here, and in this video clip I'm going to cover one of the most confusing topics in the entire bodybuilding fitness industry, and that is supplements. And I got to be totally honest and upfront with you, I think everybody is confused about supplements, including myself. That's why I go through the trouble to research and do things like this and to put up videos like this, not only to help benefit you, but it helps to make sense of it all for me as well. If anybody tells you that they're not confused about supplements, either they're lying or they really couldn't care less about them, because it's something that's constantly changing all the time, and there's so much advertising and hype and everything else, but at the same time there are some supplements that really do work. So when you get into the nitty-gritty, I mean, if you read about a new supplement or something like that, it's hard to not be skeptical, but at the same time not to be wondering, hey, what if this really does do even half of what the advertising hype claims it can? So at the same time, I mean, while some people are just like, hey, it's all BS, I'm not that type of guy. I mean, there are supplements that do work, and I do use supplements personally. So what I'm going to do in this video is try to break down, the whole overview of supplements, give you some tips and suggestions, and actually outline the supplements that I like to use personally in my own routine, and the ones that I've found the best and the most effective and the best bang for your buck through my 19 plus years of experience with the whole bodybuilding and fitness game. So without further ado, let's jump right to it.
Okay, the first thing that you need to realize is supplements is a big money business. And every single muscle magazine that's out there is owned or affiliated with a supplement company. Now, so this is something that you need to keep in mind whenever you're reading a magazine ad, an article, a supplement view, or whatever, is that their number one goal is to make money. If they can't make money, they can't stay in business. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad thing, but it's certainly something that you always want to keep in the back of your mind when you're trying to make an educated decision about trying new supplements. And just to kind of give you an example here, some of the popular bodybuilding and fitness magazines that you probably read, like for example Muscle and Fitness, Flex, Men's Fitness, Natural Health, Shape, these are all Weider magazines, and they're typically affiliated with the Weider brand of supplements. Other ones that are really popular, such as Muscle Mag, Oxygen, American Curves, Reps, Maxim, these are all affiliated with the Muscle Tech line of supplements. Iron Man magazine's affiliated with the Muscle Link line of supplements, Muscular Development's affiliated with Twin Lab, and the list just goes on and on. I mean, there's every magazine out there, bottom line, is affiliated to some degree or even owned by a supplement company. And the exact details of all this can get a bit shady, because one little trick that a lot of supplement companies will do is they will come out with a new supplement brand, which is basically just a branch of the original brand, and try to rename it, relaunch it, and put it out as something brand new. And it's just a way for marketers, I guess, to play off the novelty of promoting a new supplement and get an edge on the competition. Okay, so now that you have a general overview of the whole business side of supplements, now this brings up the question, do we really need supplements to begin with? The whole supplement industry seems to be clouded by smoke and mirrors, just like the shady snake oil salesman back in the Wild Wild West. So this brings up the question, are all supplements just hype and BS, and do we even need to take any supplements at all? Well, the simple answer to this is no. We do not need supplements to build a lean, muscular body. Exercise and proper nutrition are the only things that you really, quote-unquote, need to accomplish your fitness goals. But let me ask you this. Do you need a telephone? Do you need a computer? Do you need an indoor toilet and running water? We humans have survived for thousands of years without any of these luxuries, so we obviously don't need them, but would you like to live without them? Supplements fall into this category. We don't really need them, but they do make things a hell of a lot easier and a lot more convenient. Now, with that being said, how do you know what supplements to take? I mean, which ones actually work and which ones are just BS and a total waste of money? Well, you have to look at supplements for exactly what they are. It's just a supplement to your diet and training. It's not some magic formula. It's not going to do the work for you. But supplements can help make the process a little easier and more convenient. Now, if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, that they built their incredible lean muscular body because they took a certain supplement, well, chances are they're full of you-know-what and most likely just trying to sell you something. My advice in that situation is to turn around and run as fast as you can in the other direction. I mean, your common sense and your gut instinct will tell you that it takes good old-fashioned hard work to build muscle and lose fat. If it were just as simple as taking a supplement, then everybody would be in great shape, everybody would be huge and ripped, and we know that's not the case. I mean, heck, just go out in public and look around. I mean, most people are not in good shape. I mean, if it was as simple as simply popping a few pills or wolfing down a couple protein shakes or whatever, everybody'd be in shape. But it just doesn't work that way. So just how much of a difference do supplements really make? You know, a lot of people are a bit delusional about this and kind of have their head up in the clouds, very similar to that picture that I have on the video. But supplements are only responsible for a small fraction of the results you're going to achieve. In fact, I'd say 95% of your muscle building and fat loss results will come about directly from your training and your nutrition. So just think about that. If the majority of your bodybuilding results come from diet and training, don't you think that that should be your main priority? And not so much racking your brain over what's the best supplement to take. You see, for the most part, only advanced bodybuilders will really reap the benefits of supplementation. By the time you reach the advanced levels of bodybuilding, you're more likely to have maximized your diet and training program. And at this stage, you know, any small edge that you can get from supplements will make a difference. But for the average beginner or intermediate who hasn't maximized their eating and hasn't maximized their training, you know, they're probably still eating junk food, skipping meals, probably not 100% consistent with their workouts. I mean, these are the guys who are most likely to go out searching for a quote-unquote shortcut, and these are the guys who the greedy supplement marketers are really trying to hook with their overhyped supplements. So the bottom line is that taking supplements will not make up for less than optimal training and nutrition. Nobody has ever gotten big and muscular as a direct result from taking a bodybuilding supplement. I'm going to share a secret with you that will save you literally thousands of dollars over the course of your muscle building journey if you only follow it. And it's simply this: don't take any supplement until it's been on the market for at least 3 years. Now, why 3 years, you ask? Well, this will give any new product enough time out in the real world to determine if it actually works or not. You see, most supplements that are advertised today will not even be around in 3 months from now, let alone 3 years from now, because they're simply junk to begin with. When a new product hits the market, gullible bodybuilder wannabes will rush out by the thousands and buy it up in hopes that it'll work at least half as good as what the magazine ad said it would. And they'll be so full of piss and vinegar to try out this latest muscle building breakthrough that initially they won't even know if the supplement is doing anything or not because of the placebo effect. You know, they may stick with that product for a while and buy up a few containers of whatever magic muscle dust is making its rounds, and they'll keep this up until the novelty of the new supplement is worn off and they finally realize that they look exactly the same now as they did when they started taking it. The only difference is their wallet's probably a little thinner. And supplement companies know this in advance because they've been playing this game for years. Once sales of a product start to drop off because people are no longer buying it anymore, and they realize it's just a bunch of crap, supplement companies will then drop that product and come out with another super duper muscle builder, and the whole process starts all over again. You know, it's a vicious cycle, and it costs innocent muscle building enthusiasts like yourself thousands and thousands of dollars. Well, the fat cat supplement companies are laughing all the way to the bank with your money. So the simple way to beat the supplement marketers at their own game is to simply not buy any supplement until it's proven itself in the real world by standing the test of time. If a supplement lasts 3 years, then most likely it works and it's worth looking into, because otherwise people wouldn't keep buying it year after year. Now trust me, this one little tip alone can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars to you if you only follow it. So the next time you see a fancy ad promising to be the answer to all your muscle building woes, just ask yourself, how long has this product been on the market? Chances are it'll be a brand new product. And if it is a brand new product, then you know it has no real world feedback or track record. Regardless of whatever BS they say in the ad or how many fancy graphs and charts they show, just say no. Trust me, you won't be missing out on anything because chances are the product won't even be around 6 months or a year from now. Let somebody else go out and be the guinea pig and waste their money to try it out and test it. And if it does stand the test of time, then hey, you can try it out for yourself because it's probably worthwhile. But if it doesn't, don't waste your money.
Okay, so that was a little peek behind the curtain as to what actually goes on within the bodybuilding supplement business and how they go about marketing their products. Now, in the second part of this video, I'm going to cover some quality bodybuilding supplements that have stood the test of time and that can actually help you when it comes to building a bigger, stronger, more muscular physique. So be sure to stay tuned for that video. And if you want to get instant notification of whenever I add new videos, be sure to subscribe to my Total Fitness Bodybuilding video channel. Now, somewhere around this video there should be a subscribe button, and just click on that link and you'll get early bird notification of whenever I add new videos.